Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I am LadySmitan, and today's video is my first ever cast video, which is exciting, and also my first ever collab video. Woo! I've joined a collaboration with 3 other simmers on SimsAmino. We are making seasonal sims. I will link their sims down below. They haven't got YouTube channels. Some of them plan to, but some of them don't, and some of them currently just don't have one. So I will leave links to their blogs on SimsAmino for you to go check out their sims that they have created. The other 3 simmers are ChocolateSimmer, Megan4Sims and Ibraheem. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, sorry if I'm not. And I got given Summer, so I have designed Augustus Summers. I know, original name, right? August, like Augustus. Anyway, I decided I wanted to do a male sim because often I see when people do collabs, they will tend to do females, and lots of female simmers I feel tend to do females because, you know, we are female, so we know them a bit better. And I feel there's less cast videos on men. There's often less cast items for men, so you know, it's a bit more of a challenge, a bit more fun to play with. I wanted to use that new hair from Backyard Stuff, which is actually for the women with the ombre, because it looked quite cool and quite surferish. But I didn't really like it when I used it. It looked okay, but I wanted to have more of a yellow-orange colour scheme with lots of his outfits and things. So I thought I'd go for like the golden locks of hair to go sort of with the summer vibe. And as I've said, he's sort of like a surfery type dude is what I've gone for. So none of his clothes, even in his formal or his party wear, are particularly fancy. He sort of has like shabby clothes for those occasions because he tends to spend all of his time in beachwear and on the beach. So he's not really going to have lots of fancy clothes or go to many fancy occasions anyway. Most of his like parties would be on the beach. So I kept it sort of to go with that. I play a lot with his outfits. Like this isn't his final outfit in any sense. I wanted to have sort of the new top from Backyard Stuff, the new tank top type thing that looks like cool. But I was trying to figure out colours that went with it. It was quite difficult, and I wanted him to have the board shorts because, you know, surfer board shorts all makes a lot of sense. And he's got the necklace, which sort of looks like, I didn't like the shark tooth one, even though that would be quite surfery, but I didn't like the way it looked. So I used this one where it's got like the 3 different shards of some sort of stone, but it looks kind of like teeth. So I thought that worked quite well. And I kind of just went through a lot of clothes. You will see that I go through clothes for a long time. He gets 2 everyday outfits in the end and 1 of each of the others. And I was trying to play with his hair informal to think like maybe he'd have it up in a man bun or something, but none of them looked right. And I've got this thing with my realism where I was seeing the difference of length between the hair to see if it would work, and some of them were different, so they were like shorter or some of them were a bit too long, so I just kept him mostly with the same hairstyle. I think the only time he has a different hairstyle is in his like athletic wear, which you'll see in a second. I did try maybe to make him a little bit more fancy and a little bit more formal, but just really didn't suit him. So in the end, I was using the pants from like Romantic Garden Stuff with the crazy patterns on. I thought they might work because I always like to try and see if I can use them. And there's the skinny jeans from Backyard Stuff, but they didn't quite work either. But in the end, we end up with the shorts from Romantic Garden Stuff in a bit of a crazy beachy pattern with like the palm trees and palm leaves, sorry, and the flowers and stuff. I thought they looked quite cool and they're kind of like Augustus, so that's what we go with. Some people probably think his outfits are a bit strange because, as I said, none of them are particularly formal in any way, but I feel they suit his personality, and that's what I was going for. I was making him a summer sim, so most of his outfits are shorts because he's always going to be around in the summertime, in the heat, in the sun. And lots of the colour scheme, as I said, is yellow and orange and aqua blues because I was trying to keep it sort of like beachy themed. And he's got his tan and he's got his flip flops on because he's not going to be wearing shoes most of the time, probably, and flip flops quite beachy, so I thought that still worked quite well. This is what we end up going with as his formal wear, which is a shirt, so they're a little bit more formal than all of his tank tops and stuff. Um, Athletic wear, again, it's just board shorts and tank top. He's got lots of sleeveless tops in his repertoire. I didn't want to make him too muscular. I know he's like still got some muscles, but I wasn't gonna have him like completely ripped because he's sort of more of a lean, muscular physique to go with the sort of surfer vibe, because I don't think any of them are ever particularly like crazy bodybuilder stance. That's my opinion anyway. And it was really difficult trying to figure out trainers because he just doesn't seem like the kind of person who would wear trainers. So I'm messing around a lot trying to get shirts to go with those board shorts, but instead we go with the longer like workout shorts in the end. I do go back to his outfits and change them a couple of times because they weren't working. I finally got to use these pants from movie hangout stuff. I was always trying to figure out where I could use them, and I thought they made quite good pajama pants because they're quite naturey, and I felt he'd be quite naturey into the wellness scale, and he loves the outdoors, so he doesn't really spend much time in his house, which I actually have a speed build coming up of a house that I made for him because I made a house. Well, I wanted to make somewhere cool to do screenshots. I didn't want to just have like him in cast screenshots. I wanted to have him interacting and you could see his different outfits in different situations. And I wanted it to be like a beachy lot. So I ended up building a beach house, but I went a bit overboard and ended up building an entire beach house. So luckily I recorded it, and that will be another video coming up after this one, maybe on the same day, maybe a day after. I'm not 100% sure on time scales of that because I've actually had these two videos sitting around for probably 2 days now, and I've just not felt very well, so I haven't felt up to doing a voiceover, and right now I'm feeling a little bit better, so I thought I'd try and do it and get it done because I don't want to be leaving days and days and days between different videos. I feel that's not very good, especially if I want my community to grow. Then I need to keep supplying you guys with more stuff. I was going through a bit of a strange mini denim hot pants thing there, and like the small tiny tank top, crop top. I was just trying to find anything that was orange or yellow that I thought could work, and it was quite difficult. But I'm quite happy with his two everyday outfits in the end. They're both a little bit different. They're not quite like exactly the same. Still with the shorts and the tank top vibe, but they're different shorts from each other in different tank tops and different patterns and things. So it still works quite well. He always wears the same flip-flops, no matter what his outfit is, except for his sleepwear outfit and his athletic outfit. Oh, and also I think swimming, he doesn't have them on either. But he also has the same armbands and like wristbands in most of his outfits, and the same necklace and the same ear piercings. He's got his sort of scruffy facial hair as well, because I wasn't going to make him too. He's not like a trimmed person, he's very sort of like natural, like cool dude, sort of always at the beach, not really like too worried about a grooming regime. And the only time he has his hair up is when he's in his athletic wear, because you don't want to have that all flopping in your face when you're doing your yoga poses. I do Pilates, and if I don't have my hair tied up, it's just everywhere, and you can't really concentrate on your breathing when you're trying to blow hair out of your face. Random little interjection there about my life. And also, I've been using Handbrake, which is a compressing software, sorry, for your videos, and I'm still figuring out what settings are best, so this might be a little bit blurry. And I've also noticed that it's cutting off parts of my screen, so you can't see parts of like the panels, which is a little bit annoying. You can see the most important parts, like in my builds you can still see when I'm clicking on different houses or what category of like furniture I'm in and things like that. And on here you can still see his traits, what I pick, and all the clothes that I'm going through, but it has cut off small areas, which is slightly annoying, so I need to figure out what's going on there. It's gonna be a bit of a pain, but I'm sure I'll get through. And hopefully in the next week or so I will be starting my Let's Play. I know I said that recently, but as I said, I've been feeling a little bit ill, not particularly like doing loads of recording. I just picked his traits. He is athletic, because I feel in the summer you're outdoors more, you're going to be more athletic. He loves the outdoors, because again, you're going to be outdoors all the time. And I made him outgoing, because I felt people are a bit more outgoing in the summer, because you're going to be like at parties, or you're just going to be out at the beach meeting people and things like that, or out at bars meeting people. And I gave him the angular one because I always give people the gardening one, and I wanted to give him something different. And I felt fishing sort of very outdoorsy activity, obviously, and you could do sea fishing, which would be at the beach, so that's kind of fitted in. And here I am just faffing around with more of his outfits and making sure I like them all. And here are the screenshots of partly the beach house, which you'll see in a better video at some point. Anyway, I rambled on long enough. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments, or leave a like, or if you're new and you want to see more, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, guys. Goodbye.